YouTubers, this is EMDSD14R with another Hot Wheels Matchbox video, and this is called Hot Wheels and Matchbox Uniques. These are all the cars that categorized as being unique, whether it be for design, color scheme, shape, for a number of different reasons, even engine systems, colors, you name it, that makes it unique. It's going to be in this video. Alright, so let's start down here. Boom. This is a Hot Wheels boat. Yes, Hot Wheels made boats. This is actually a jet-powered speedboat. It's called Oceanics Research Vehicle Number 1. It says, preserving nature is our business. It's actually called the hydroplane. Very cool. Very cool. It actually rolls pretty good too. Actually rolls extremely well. Had that for a long time. And then this one's the Mad Mutter 2. It looks like a Jeep in the front. And it's got like this big diesel engine in it with the exhaust. Mad Mutter 2, it says on the side. Really cool. Had that for a while. And then this is my concept. It's an ambulance. It's called the Rapid Response. What's cool about this is the back actually comes off. I can actually, let me see if I can get it for you guys. Oh, almost got it. There we go. See? Back actually comes off. Really cool ambulance. Had this one for maybe about, I'd say a year and a half. But it's really cool. Basically, you just slip the tab in the front here. And then you slip the tabs in the back. Actually, no, wait. You slip these in first, and then you slip this in. There you go. So that's how it works. This is my 2003 Cougar Custom Cougar. Actually, this doesn't have a year on it, but I like it. I've had this for a long time. It's got the clear see-through hood, custom graphics, and everything. It's got the different sponsors on it. I like it. Really cool. Here's my Mitsubishi Eclipse 03. Got the custom hood. This looks similar to it has a similar body kit to the one that was used by Tyrese Gibson in the Too Fast, Too Furious. And it's got great detail, good roller. And here's some more of my Hot Wheels police cars. I'll go into details on both of these. This one's called Zotic 07. That's the unit number, and it's the Hot Wheels Police. Found this one too, and I bought it. Like it because of the shape and the way the engine is, makes it unique. And this is another one. This is a Highway PD, or Hot Wheels Police, unit number 26. It's called the Speed Trap, and you can probably see why they call it the Speed Trap. It's got brush guards on the front and the rear, and it says Top CAD on the license plate, and it says California for the license plate on the rear. Very nicely detailed, and this is a good roller too. Another one here. This is called the Ultra Rage. This was another car designed by Hot Wheels. I like it because it looks really unique. It's got the big wheel in the back, and you know, it's plastic composite body. This is plastic. Actually, no, wait. This is die-cast body on a plastic frame. This is all die-cast on a plastic frame. This is a plastic composite body on a die-cast frame. And then this one's really cool. I have my Daytona actually goes with this car. It's actually a series. It's called the Lakester, and it looks really cool. What makes it really cool is you can open up the side and you got these two huge V8 engines in here, and you sit up there, and they really designed this really cool. I got the Army one because it's really cool, and you guys got to know what this one is. This has got to be one of those rare Hot Wheels cars. I picked this up about a year and a half ago. It's called the Ground FX. And this thing just screams speed, and it's just ultimate meanness and coolness. You can see the wheels in there. But what makes it extra cool is you can actually pop this switch here. See if I can do it with one hand. Alright, yeah. Pop the switch, and I don't want to drop the body. And you can take the body off the chassis. I don't think too many people know about that. There's the body. There's the chassis. You can see the wheels and how thin they are. This is designed for land speed records. And let me just put this down. And then all you have to do is you just you have to do this one hand. Sorry, y'all. Let me do it with two. Better safer that way. Put this in here. Alright. So, yeah. Ground FX. Really like that car. Not a chip on it. None of these cars here have chips on them. These are in excellent condition. Then I got two versions of the... What's these called? I don't even know what these are called. This one's called... I don't even know what these are called, but I have two versions of these. These are some type of jet car, but there's no name with them. So if you guys know the name of these two, that would be really helpful, because I would like to know the names. Then we have the Salt Flat Rager. This is called the Salt Flat Rager. Guess you race this on the Bonneville Salt Flats, because it looks like that kind of car for speed. And this is by Matchbox. It's called the Alligator car. I've had this since I was a little kid. It's really nice. Frame, the body is cast metal, but the bottom is plastic. But they did such a nice job of doing it, couldn't tell the difference. And this is called the Gargoyle Mobile. It looks just like a gargoyle. This is by Hot Wheels. And this one is another, I think this is called the Praying Mantis, and it does look like a praying mantis, the way they designed it. And this is the Shark Roadster, I believe. Yeah, this is the Shark Roadster, or just the Shark. Yeah, they actually put the name, yeah, Shark V8. Yeah, they put the name right on the side of the engine, so there's that one. And this is called the Insectoride. Had this one for a number of years. It's called the Turbo Flame. The name of the car is Turbo Flame, but it's called Insectoride. That's really cool. Looks just like a bug. I like how they did it. So, and then I got two versions of the Max Steel power rocket cars. The cabs actually open up, cockpits open up, and there's a man in there. This is the first version I got. This is the second version I got, and they're both really cool. I like them. Then I got two more versions of the, what's he called? The Sweet 16. These are called Sweet 16. I guess these are powered by V16 engines. I really like them. This is I got these at the same time, I think. And this one here, I really had to get this one because it reminded me of the F-117. I think it's the Nighthawk stealth fighter. Doesn't really have a name. I think they just call it the Stealth or the Stinger. Well, the name of it's Stinger, but I think they call it the Stealth. But it looks just like the F-117. Looks just like that. Then I have the Shock Factor, which is I forget what kind of racer this is, but It's really cool. Had this one for a while. I have another one like this. This is a Lotus Esprit. This is the same car that was used in Pretty Woman. It's not the exact same car because the one in Pretty Woman only had, I think, one stripe. But it was silver and the windows weren't that color. This one actually has the steering wheel on the right hand side instead of the left hand side, so that's a different one. My only Lotus Esprit. I do have a Lotus, I have a couple Lotus Elaces, and then I have a Lotus, I forget what the other one is, but anyway. Here's another cool Hot Wheels one. That's a Hot Wheels too. This is called the Dodge XP07. This is basically a jet turbine or a turbine powered Dodge concept car. I don't know if too many people know about this one, but these are going to be made. These are made in the special series of cars like this one here. See? Hot Wheels made a special series of concept cars that companies were doing, and this is one of these are two of them right here. These are two of them. So that's really cool. I think I got more of these in my collection. And this is my Matchbox Ferrari 456 GT. I like it. I put it in there because of the paint. It is a little bit unique. It has a sprung suspension, so it does bounce when you know, play with it. And then this one's called the Monopost. This was also used in the Accelerator series. I think it was, I forget what his name was, but he had a brother, a younger brother. But his car had speakers all on the sides here. I think it was called no, it wasn't Reverb, but this one's called Monopost. Monoposto. Here's another unique Hot Wheels car. This is called the Pony Up. I guess this is basically a muscle car concept car. This is another one of those concept cars that were in the Hot Wheels series. Like that one, I believe. It's got a cool green color. It's got a custom logo here, like it's a circle with a flame. Might be in that series too. And these are two of my power pipes. These are basically jet cars. This is the newer version. This is the older version. That's the newer version. Newer version is shinier. So that's how I know the difference. Plastic body on a cast metal frame. And then this one's called the XT3 vehicle. This was the body dies were made in 1984, but it's called the XT3 on the side. It's a 3-wheel vehicle. I really like it. Had this one for a number of years. It's extremely heavy. And this one, you guys got to know this one. They actually made a couple of these real cars in real life. It's not really a car. It's called a Warner. But in the movie Demolition Man by Sylvester Stallone and Wesley Snipes was actually driving a black and silver one of these when he went to that internet link-up phone booth type arrangement, and he was controlling hacking into the city systems, and he didn't know how to do it, and that's where he beat up all those cops at. But yeah, he was driving around in this one. I've had this one for a number of years. Very, very good car. Good roller. This is the only one I've seen. And it is by Hot Wheels. I think they actually did I did see one in the Tokyo Drift. There was one of these in Tokyo Drift. This particular car, different color though. And this is called the Outsider. It's basically like a drag bike, I think. I'm not really sure. But I think this one's made for the Bonneville Salt Flats also. There's a guy that sits on the back right here, but I can't find him right now. But it's a good roller. A little squeaky, but it's a good roller. And then this is called the Night Burner. I had to get this one because of the color and because, well, if you guys look, see if I can do this. I don't know if I can do that. You can actually blow in this little slot back here. Don't put it towards your lips. Just blow from a distance, and the fan in here will actually turn. Had to get that. Really cool. Then I got two versions of the What for 2. This is the first version I got, and I didn't realize it until I found it today. So this is actually a clear composite body on the die-cast chassis. And then this is the one I showed you previously, the water changing one. These two are unique. And this one is the HW40, which is another cool Hot Wheels type of design car that they made. Oops, don't want to drop that. I like it because it got the blue and how the hood matches the windshield. It's like one big piece. And the rims, I mean, look at those rims. And it's got the orange chassis. That's plastic, by the way. Then here is the show stopper. Kind of looks like a 99 Mitsubishi Eclipse in a way, but it's not. It's got the dual pipes in the center. It's got this custom carbon fiber vent right here. It's got the custom hood graphics and the hood side offset air intake or hood scoop. This is made exclusively by Hot Wheels for McDonald's. I don't know if this has a specific name, but when McDonald's was doing a big thing with Hot Wheels, they collaborated and made some special McDonald's Hot Wheel edition cars. So yeah, that's really cool. And this one, I don't know the name of it, but it's Birdhouse. You guys saw another Birdhouse car in my other previous video. If you guys know the name of this car, can you please tell me? Like if you can just look at the side here and just look at it, and because you guys might be able to tell what it is. It's in good condition. Very cool car. And this one was by far and still is one of my top favorites. I used to play with this thing all the time. I mean, look at the design of this thing. It's got wings around the rims. It's like something you would see out of like Clash of the Titans or something if they made like a futuristic Clash of the Titans movie. It's called the Shredster. Yeah, that's what it's called, the Shredster. And it's by Hot Wheels. There's different versions of these, but this one I think is the rarest one because it's got the two-tone orange paint. It's got the super cool rims and the carbon fiber sides, and it is a two-seater. And then I have two versions of the pocket bike. I think this is Pop Cycle. Basically, you drive up in the front here, and you put your bicycle back here, and then you have like a motorcycle engine mounted on the side here. I have this version, and then I have a purple and gold version. That's in my other storage bin. And I think this is called Crazy Eights. This was also used in the Acceleration series. I think it was Ahim. Ahim had one of these. His was gold in that series. Really, really awesome car. Had that for a number of years. Then I got the Pontiac Rageous. This is a concept car that I don't think too many people know about this one, but this one came out 1998. But not too many people know about it, I don't think, because you don't really see them that often. But this is the Pontiac Rageous concept. I really like it. I wish they actually made this car, because it would have been really cool to see. And let's see, we got the Cool 8R. They call it the Cool 8R. It is cool, and it's got a V8. And I guess the R stands for racing. Like the detail on it, and it's very heavy too. Very heavy. These are good rollers. If I had a track, these would be probably one of my top winners. And then this is another Hot Wheels car. This is called the You're So Fast. I remember I got this one recently, maybe 5 or 6 months ago. And it says, and for the license plate, it says Holy CAD 25 on the rear. Very nicely detailed. Kind of reminds me of a Lotus Esprit in a way with the front. And a Viper, by the way the sides look in a way. And then like some of the contours of the Corvette in there. It's like a mixture of like 3 or 4 different cool cars. That's what I see in there. And then this one's called the Intergalactic Rider. This car basically has the capabilities of traveling through space and time. It's a 2-seater. Really cool car. I don't think anybody has seen this one around. I've had this car for a long, long time. It's got quad pipes at the rear. It's got this crazy spoiler on the rear. I mean, look at that thing. And these are going to be really cool. You guys are really going to like these. These are my Hot Wheels. I forget what they call them. I think these are the dub editions. But this is a Mercedes SUV. Right here. It's really crushed and compact, and you got the big rims. Then you have the rocket boom. I don't know what it's supposed to be, but it's really a rocket, and it's a Volkswagen. It says W right there, Volkswagen, VW. And then this is a Viper, I think. It says L Bling. L Bling. So, yeah. I had to get these. I think my mom got me 2 of these, and I got one for myself. And you guys definitely know what this one is. This is the Lotus concept car. Yes, Hot Wheels made the toy version of the Lotus concept car. I've had this for about a year and a half. Not one single dent or scratch on this car. Not one. And it's amazingly beautiful. I like how they did the Lotus concept. Like how they did it. I like the color too. And this thing just screams mean. And this one's called the Vulture. This is one I had for a while. This one was one of my cars I put on my layout a few years ago when I first got my layout. It's very low to the ground, but it's fast. And I got 2 versions of the Shelby Cobra Daytonas. I got the racing one that says number 59 on it. And then I have the regular one that doesn't have the number on it. Factory 5, if you guys know Factory 5, they make the kit cars like the GTM and the Roadster. They also make these as kit cars too, just to let y'all know. And then this one is the Audicus. Audicus. That's an unusual name. But it's a mini station wagon that's been tricked out. It's got dual pipes in the rear. Very low to the ground. Really nice. Had to get this one. And then this one is the Milestorm. Very nice supercar design that they did. Had this one for a number of years. I actually got 2 of these. And then you're looking at that right there. You're saying, oh my gosh, is that what I think it is? Yes, Hot Wheels made go-karts. They actually made go-karts. This is called it's called a go-kart. One of those really, really, really fast ones. And I've had this one since I was a little kid. That's why it's a little dirty. Then I got my Toyota pickup with the engine in the rear. You could say it's an off-road truck, rear-engined or truck. Yeah, rear-engined truck. Had this for a number of years. It's got the different signs on it, switchbacks, no U-turns, It says on the sign here, buckle up or you'll regret it. Yeah, it says buckle up or you'll regret it. This is part of my Avalanche. The Hot Wheels made a special series of cars that was called the Avalanche series. It came with the Jeep, came with a pickup, and 2 other vehicles that I really like. This is called the Big Chill Snowmobile, and you can see why. It's really mean looking. Doesn't really roll that good. But it's really cool. And then Hot Wheels started recently making planes again. This is called the Mad Props. I got both versions of the Mad Props. This is the green, yellow, orange, and white. This is the blue, orange, red version. Propellers actually spin. And this is one of my Pikes Peak cars. This is the Pikes Peak Celica. So I have the Pikes Peak Celica right here. Really, really cool car. So I got 2 Pikes Peak trucks, and I got a Pikes Peak Celica. I think I got a couple more of those. And then we go down here. These are my bigger Hot Wheels vehicles. This is the Jet Threat 4.0. It comes with a truck. Really cool thing about the Jet. Car actually transforms into a jet. And this is the police edition, so it's a cop jet car. So yeah, it doesn't matter where you go, he'll find you. Truck beds open up. This car is really cool. Goes with this truck here. This is called Split Decision. You want to know why? There's one side. And there's the other. That's why it's called Split Decision, because you got the choice of which side you want to sit in. I really like it. It's a pretty heavy car. Plastic body, die-cast frame. All die-cast for this one. And I got 2 versions of the H24 prototype. This is the first one I got. I showed you guys this before in my race car series, but I'm showing you again because I have another version. It's number 24. So yeah, plain one is the prototype, and then that would be the racing one. And then this one, you guys know what this is. This is the Knight Industries 2000 kit. This is kit right here. I did say in the last episode I do have the Knight Industry 2000 car. This particular car was made in 1982. It was a trademark and license of Universal City Studios, and it was made by Macco. No, Macao. And you got the full interior in here. I mean, I don't know if you guys can see that, but you got the detailed gauges of kit in there. You got the whole you got the steering wheel, all the gauges. You got the light bar. I mean, this is the only kit car that I've seen of, you know, the Knight Industry 2000. I got this at a flea market a couple years ago. I think it was a flea. Yeah, it was a flea market. Yeah. Actually, no. I think I got it at a flea market, or I got it at Nicholas Smith Trains. I think it was at Nicholas Smith. I'm thinking it was there. But this is a very rare car. Hot Wheels is bringing out a version of kit. They're going to be using their Camaro Z20. I think it was no. Well, the body is a Firebird, but yeah, they'll be using their 1980 version of the Firebird for it, because kit was a Firebird. I don't know if this is I don't know if theirs is going to be correct. I mean, I think it might be. It should be. But I was looking at this one, and the nose kind of looks a little bit long, but I'm not really sure. But it's a really good car. Still rolls good. I mean, it rolls exceptionally well. It's really not that beat up. I mean, it's just a little faded, but this is the Knight Industry 2000 kit car that everybody's looking for. If you find one of these, which you probably won't, not this particular version anyway, snatch it up if you can. But Hot Wheels is making their own version of it, so I'll be getting one too. But this is an original one from 1982. Original kit car. That's why it's unique. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed this installment of this Hot Wheels unique series. I'll be bringing the next one shortly. You guys be cool, and I'll be seeing you down the line. Bye, y'all.